So here we are in the tunnel, and things are more or less all planted up now. Just at this side you'll see French beans, dwarf ones. I've had a bit of a fight with the slugs, but they're coming on now. Lovely rocket that I really enjoy, which is a nice perennial. And some salads, which also had a bit of a touch from the slugs. They're coming again now. And a few left. Scallions there. Parsley. And look, oh, lovely poppies that grew up in the parsley, and I couldn't bear to pull them out. They're so pretty. So I just left them there. And there's some more French beans there. This year shows you how mild the winter was, because that is Cape gooseberries. They didn't die back, and they've actually set fruits now. So that's a first. Usually they die right back here in the winter and then have to start all over again and from the bottom. But this year, no. So forward to an early harvest. I was going to pull them out because the fruits are always so late that they ended up being a bit split and going mouldy and whatnot. But I'm glad I didn't now. Just beside them there's a cucumber. A spud in a pot, of course. There's always spuds in pots here. There's a planting of some carrots. I managed to save some of my own seed last year. I don't know how successful it'll be, but it does have. I did the germination test and it was coming up, so we'll see what happens there. Another cucumber there, and then a couple of courgettes and a few things in pots. And some more potatoes. And you can see up here, that's the trail of tears. Beans growing up there, and then beyond that, small cucumbers. These pots here are just waiting to get planted up with basil. And these are all the tomatoes. Just here I have some very small sacred basil, which is coming on. Coriander. More scallions just there. And some little daikon seedlings just popping up. And then the rest is there's a couple of, there's actually 3 Bolivian hairy chilies that made it through the winter out here. I wrapped them up in some fleece, wool I mean, proper wool, and they seem to have managed to survive. And then the rest of them are a sweet pepper, which I hope will do well for me. Some sweet corns coming here. Not nearly as big as the ones in the greenhouse, although they're all planted at the same time. And some, you can see the sweet corn. And then there's some beetroots in those pots. And this is an Azalea Seedling. I have an Azalea luteum out the front there, a yellow one with a wonderful scent. And my son-in-law wanted one, so I actually planted the seed. Oh, there's my naughty chicken. Better chase her away. She comes in and scratches everything up. These are a couple of, you could just see them, Bolivian hairy chilies I had in pots in the house, which are doing well again. Whereas I had so much chili last year, I probably won't even need them this year, because I liquid so much of it. Dried them, did everything I could manage. So, there we go. There's some little Szechuan pepper seedlings coming up there, which I must transfer to plant pots, so they'll be given away this year because I have enough. Szechuan peppers I don't need anymore. They're big trees, and I have no more room for them, so there we go. That's the story in the Polytunnel at the moment. It's all doing quite well. It hasn't been all that warm, and I've left now. It's got a bit wet, and I've been leaving them open. Here comes chicken. No, you're not allowed in there. Go on, off you go. Yeah, I've left the doors open and left the blinds down. Just that keeps That keeps the rabbits and the chickens out, but allows the air in, because it gets very sweaty otherwise. So anyway, everything's doing okay, not too bad, and I'm happy enough with our progress in the tunnel.